Good morning, my name is David Lane. I am with Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is February 16, 2017, and we're about to perform a video inspection of the main line of 1418 East 15th Avenue here in Spokane, Washington. I was originally called out this morning for a floor drain. The Olsons are new to this home. Lived here about a month and have not got the mainline camera, and I suggest, and so we talked about it, and they've had some other work done by us in this first month in their house, and so we talked and we went ahead with the camera inspection today. The pipe looks real nice. I'm going to start out by saying that. We got a little bit of condensation on the end of the camera lens, and I'm sorry about that. What you see, the water rushing from left to right down there, that's the Spokane City Sewer, and what we're sitting in is the hub of the main line of 1414 East 15th Avenue. The homeowner is responsible for the some water washed off the lens. The homeowner is responsible for the hub back to the house. So what I'm going to start pulling back. I think it looks like a clay tile sewer, clay tile hub. I'm going to pull back. A little bit of water flowing here. This is a vertical drop. That's why you see water pooling on the tip of my camera. It's almost straight down. We're in the 6-inch tile. I'm going to continue to pull back. You can always be able to tell where the bottom of the pipe is. Excuse me just one moment. You always be able to tell where the bottom of the pipe is by where my camera light is, and also by where the water is flowing. Sorry about that. Going to continue to pull back. This main line is 80 feet from the clean out I'm working out into the city sewer. There's just a little hunk of root. Nothing to be too concerned about. Continue to pull back. We're in a 6-inch clay tile pipe. Continue to pull back. So the most problematic areas for clay tile pipe is the excuse me, the joints. This pipe is laid in 2 to 5 foot sections, and you can see there off to the left a bit of a root intrusion there at that joint. That joint seems to be separated, but so over time the joints separate, and excuse me, it looks like what looks like to be a root intrusion there. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, that's a root intrusion. It's not too significant right now. It would totally be up to the customer if they wanted to get that cabled or not. My advice would be to hold off a little bit, but we are here for that, and if the customer wants to proceed with that, we'd have no problem doing it. Going to continue to pull back. But again, the most problematic areas in clay tile pipe is the joints. They're set in 2 to 5 foot sections, and over time the ground settles and the pipe offsets or separates, and that allows room for roots to grow in. That little bit of root intrusion we just saw is a prime example of that, growing right in through the joint. Continuing to pull back, still in 6-inch tile. This pipe looks really nice. The spiders are living in there. You can tell, see some spider webs and cobwebs in there. And now we transition from 6 to 4-inch. Continuing to pull back. As you can tell, most of the joints look real nice. Water, what little water's flowing, looks real nice. Continuing to pull back. Just past 40 feet. The pipe's in real nice shape. I pulled the permit. The permit's 1927, so I mean, this pipe definitely is up there in age, but you can't really tell that. It's pretty much a straight shot right to from the house to the city sewer, which helps. The more bends, the more you know, apt water and solids are to catch and cause a backup. Continue to pull back, passing 27 feet now. A little bit of roots there, very insignificant. Continuing to pull back here. And I think right there we have a bit of a separation and offset. The good news is it stair steps down. When these offsets stair step up, the water is prohibited from flowing downhill. What we like to see is a 1/4 inch drop per linear foot. You can see how it drops down some, and that's much better than it stair stepping up. Continue to pull back, and here's where we transition into the cast iron. Cast iron usually stubs from the foundation 2 to 5 feet. You will normally see cast iron always in inside homes, especially ones with such a old permit. Cast iron looks real well. You can see it starts pitting over time. You see where the water's running, and over time it's kind of like a rock being shaped in water. Just over time that water runs a groove down the cast iron. We're talking years, you know, almost 100 years. So, but other than that, I mean, it looks real nice. The pitting is not too substantial. You do have to watch for some of the, you know, over time that pit will, you know, rot out the bottom. It looks like we're far from that now, but definitely something that can happen over time. Continue to pull back here. Should be coming up to clean out now. A little bit of debris and things. There's some water running. I think that the flapper on the toilet is not. I'm gonna have to fix that, but right now we're pulling up out of the clean out here. Again, my name is David Lane. Today's date is February 16th, 2017, and this concludes your video inspection. Thanks for choosing Bulldog Rooter.